Alright, here we are. Zebra Nation plays Football Manager 2016 Toronto FC edition. We're going into our 16th season here. This is the quarter season check-in video. So let's take a look at our competition, see what we're doing here. It's been going pretty well. We're in second place in the Eastern Division. Just tied basically with New England. We've got a few more draws than them. They got one more win, one more loss than us. So I think we're poised to be in first place soon. We are fourth in the Supporters Shield, so we've got a chance at least at the Supporters Shield this season. That's good. It's always good to win your league championship, but what we really want to win is the cup. So we just want to make the playoffs is good enough. Not a lot else going on. We have not yet played in the Champions League. We've not yet played in the Canadian Cup or the Trillium Cup or anything else. Just regular season business going on here. So let's take a look at our game today with the aforementioned New England. So if we win this game, we are in first place at the quarter break, which is a made-up thing that I just made up. But hey, it's the quarter break anyway. Let's go to team selection. We'll look at our team a little bit. Now, at the beginning of the season, I said I needed to not make any changes and not like rip the team apart. But I've done a little bit of that. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. Number one move that I did, well, let's look at our transfers just so you can sort of see what's happening. What I don't like about this is that their remembrance of trades is practically nil. The only trade they remember is withdrawing from trade with Vancouver, a trade which I eventually accepted. So it doesn't quite show you everything that I've done, but here's the transfer history. You can see we got a lot of free transfers over here. Brought a couple of guys up from different academies around the United States. Powell and Haynes. Haynes was just a free agent out there. Ortiz brought him up. Then we got 3 draft picks here. I thought we had a 4th draft pick, but he never showed up for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. But these guys are all right. Armando Velasquez, he's been playing, he's been starting. Rawls, the other 2 guys are down in the minor leagues. A couple of other free transfers. Ramos, Fernandez, Clay. Well, Clay was the only non-free transfer. Ramos, young fullback. Fernando, young inside forward, whatever that is. So here's Clay, our one and only paid transfer. $210,000, not a lot for a 20-year-old. He's pretty good. You know, he's good enough to be in our rotation. He's got good potential, so that's fine. We got all these transfers over here out. Martinez and Rivas left. A lot of guys going on loan. See all these guys going on loan. Gadjev, we sold him for free to Tampa Bay just because he wasn't going to play for us, so we wanted him to play for somebody. So he's going to go over there and get some playing time for Tampa Bay. Same thing with Juan Salazar. He's a guy, he was a draft pick last season, but he's just not going to play for us. He's an American, but he's not good enough to spend a lot of time on. He's an interesting character because he's so fast, but I just didn't want to waste time and resources trying to develop him. So we just sold him for $15,000, not worth it at all. And then the one large transfer out was Eduardo 2. He went to a Brazilian team here, Oste, for $375,000. Unfortunately, I didn't realize he had a sale tag on him of some sort, so like I basically lost 75% of this transfer money. You know, I think 40% of it went to the club that I got Eduardo from, which I don't remember doing that, but I guess I did. And then another like 33% went to MLS, so I didn't really get much out of that. What they don't show you is all the trades I made. I made several trades, and they were mostly for draft picks. So if you look at all the draft picks I got Real Salt Lake's first round pick next year, Vancouver's first round pick, New York's second round, Vancouver's second round, Real's third round next year. So I've stocked up on draft picks, and even for the 2034 draft, got Portland's second round, Vancouver's third and fourth round. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit of trading with Vancouver, and I've gotten all of their draft picks. So that's fine for me, fine for them, fine for everyone. Let's go back to our lineup here, tactics. All right, so our young goaltender, Adolfo, he's settled down. He hasn't, gained any stars or anything like that, but he's settled down. He stopped making mostly dumb mistakes. He still makes a dumb mistake here and there, but we haven't had any reason to bring in Crow. If you watched the first video, saw that we've got we don't want to bring Crow in for too many games because he's got a contract extension if he plays in 15 games this season. Mamadou has that as well, but we're going to play him this game just because our other strikers need a little bit of a rest. Not too much of a rest. We could play Velasquez up at striker. We could, in a pinch, we could play Quesada. But, Mamadou's still on the team. He's still going to contribute. So he's dropped down below 90% sharpness, so we'll bring him in. Everybody else should be fairly recognizable. De La Roca's now a starter up here at the right side. And one of the big reasons for that was that we wanted to get him some more playing time. He's 21 years old. He's a Generation Adidas player. He's got a lot of potential. We need him to play. That's one of the reasons we got rid of Trejo. We still have Gallegos here. He's basically a co-starter. Chavez, Eduardo, Nave, Sweeney's back. Fisher, Feely, Forrester. We've got a good mix of guys in there. I guess one key change is Forrester playing advanced midfielder. He really likes that role, especially the shadow striker role. So he gives us just extra star power there. So we're gonna play him there, just just because. If we need to bring Velasquez in, we'll bring him in. We've just got a lot of versatility, a lot of options at the midfield. So don't rule out another trade there. We could trade one of these guys. Feely has talked to me about moving on. He feels like he's accomplished everything. But he did just sign a new deal. I think a 3-year deal starting next season. So, I don't know. We'll see. We're fluid. We're running our 4-4-2 diamond. We're getting ready. Let's play this sucker. We got USA basketball on in the background. Gold medal match. Gold medal game. They play games in basketball, not matches. I've been playing too much of this football manager business. Going up against Serbia. A little surprising there with Serbia. I mean, they weren't one of the top ranked teams. They weren't one of the favorites coming in, certainly. I think US and Spain were pretty much unanimously thought of as the top 2 teams. Spain wins the bronze medal. Let's see. No, he's just being rested. Mr. Pacheco. Fisher comes to the team. What's the thinking behind that? How about he's our team captain? How's that for thinking? I have faith in him as well. So yeah, bit of a surprise that Serbia made the gold medal game, but especially now that they're not with like both Croatia, Serbia, and thirdly Yugoslavia. No. Croatia, Serbia, And who's the other? Is it Yugoslavia? Oh, God. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. But, you know, all of them, they're former Yugoslavian teams. They all made this tournament. So just imagine how good they'd be if they were all together on one team. They probably still couldn't beat the United States, but hey, they'd at least give them a better game. I find myself sort of rooting against the United States for like 3 quarters, and then, you know, just hoping the other team makes it a game. And this year's tournament, they have definitely done that. There have been some close games. USA's had to pull it out at the end. All right, let's start this sucker. All right, enough basketball, I guess. We'll talk about this match. I mean, I don't know much about New England, honestly. Like I said, I don't really look at MLS teams because you don't really have to. They're all the same. They're basically all as good as you. And so it's all about strategy, quite frankly. You know, you have to find. There are a few individuals here and there that you got to find and you got to stop. But for the most part, it's all about, are you playing the right strategy? Oh, Kimchi. There we go. There it is. Fisher. Nope. Gotta get it in the box, buddy. Alright. Get a quick corner. Might have to up our tempo against these guys. Our passing. I think we could get some fast breaks on these guys. Fisher. Nope. Is Sweeney going to take an ill-advised shot? No, he's not. But Forrester, yes. Forrester's going to take an ill-advised shot into the crowd. That's okay. We got the rebound. Get it out. Mamadou, what are you doing out there, buddy? Oh, there's a goal. Nave. Nope. No pepper on that steak. Whatever that means. Yeah. So Nave is already a little tired. He's got to work on his fitness. He's not been real fit these days. Oh, good. Stop. Who stopped that? I don't know who you are, but good job, because that was going to be a goal if that guy got a boot on it. Alright, so that was exciting. Mamadou offsides. There we go. So Nave has been pretty much our designated special teams player these days. Chavez, where you going, buddy? Where are you going, man? Let's start going in the forwards direction. There we go. Okay, Kim. What was that? It's like you weren't even trying. Nope. Got it off a defender, though. Okay. I take it all back. Let me take a drink of water. Alright. Let's reset the offense and go to boring time. Alright, we might need to... Guess we could save it for the second half, maybe? No, let's not. Let's do it now. More direct passing. Oh, get out of there. You get a hand on that? Yes. Just to be safe. Chavez cleared it out. Kim. Got Kim playing the defensive forward role again. So he's playing way back. Oh my gosh. Offsides. But see, look. Adolfo made the stop. He's been making more and more stops. He even had Player of the Week one week. He was on, you know, whatever they call that, the Elite 11, whatever they call it. That's not what they call it, but basically the MLS Team of the Week. He was the goaltender one week. He had like a bunch of good saves on a 0-0 shutout draw. Kim. You gotta work on that. Gotta work on that touch, my friend. Oh, We got some familiar names here. I don't know if that's... No, it's not R. O'Brien. R. O'Brien's a forward. I didn't realize how old O'Brien was. He's 33, so he's not going to be on this year's Team Canada. Sure, so that's why we got De La Roca in. He's a good defender. He's good all around. You know, he's not as physically imposing. Stop him, stop him, stop him. Good stop. Good stop. Not as physically imposing as my other fullbacks, but he's just got a lot of skill, a lot of ability. He's young, so he'll just keep getting better, hopefully. One thing about Toronto FC is they've got really good youth facilities, so I don't know if we just have a inordinate amount of young players that we've brought up just because of those facilities or what. But I always invest in my youth facilities and other training facilities when I get the chance. There's an easy stop for Adolfo. Maybe I should do a video on that, on, you know, bringing up young players. Because just about every guy on my roster is somebody I've brought up from, you know, the age of 18 to 22. And now they're starters. I have to look at my roster and see who I haven't brought up from the young ages, either through the draft. Oh gosh, that was not good clearance, my friends. No clearance, Clarence. Who did that? Was that the goaltender's fault? See, he still makes some management errors. Nope, that was Chavez getting in the way. And Adolfo just kind of bumped into him and fell over. Not good, not good. Alright. Sweeney, let's run the attack, my man. Let's run the attack. There it is, there it is. Forrester, goal. Yes. He gives us that extra firepower from the attacking midfielder. You know, he's such a skillful young player that he's it's basically like we're going with 3 strikers. Because that's definitely a striker type move right there. You think he would have gone near side, but no. Just flicks it back. Far post. Alright, so we got a 1-1 going on here. Let's get a little counter-attack here at Nave. There it is. There's Kim. He's good at chasing down those balls. Plays it back for Fisher. Interesting. No, nothing came of it, but that was an interesting play. I like that. Kim is very creative. He's got some good vision, I think. Man, I know De La Roca's got like real good vision and teamwork, work rate. So I think he's a little bit more dynamic out on the wing than Trejo was. Even though, you know, can't complain about Trejo, but Trejo was getting up there, 32 years old, same as Fisher now. Probably not going to get rid of Fisher. Just going to let his contract run out. Go, Kim, go, go, go. No, make a mistake, Chapman, no. Oh, that wasn't a good clearance. Right to our fullback. Get there, get there. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Kim, what are you doing, my man? You're supposed to be better than that. You're supposed to be better than that. Alright. Doing well so far. Tell our players to keep it up in the second half. We can still come out of this match with a win. How about that? Yeah, 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 yeah. Instructions. Alright, let's dial it back a little bit. Tighter marking, more discipline, retain possession. Okay. Let's look at our players here, tactic-wise. Yeah, it's a couple of tired guys. Defenders gonna have to come out. Well, let's look at these guys. Who have we brought up? Adolfo, yes, De La Roca. See, Adolfo is a youngster we brought in. De La Roca draft pick. Chavez. I do not recall where Chavez came from. Eduardo, brought him in. Nave, draft pick. Sweeney, I do not recall. It's hard to recall where I get these Canadians from. They're from my academy or draft picks. Fisher, draft pick. Feely, academy. Forrester, brought him in. He's only 24, brought him in at 20 years old. Mamadou, he's a transfer, 30-something-year-old guy. Kim, draft pick. Gallegos, draft pick. Clay, brought him in as a youngster. Maggio, brought him in as a youngster. Scott, draft pick. Pacheco, draft pick. Velazquez, draft pick. Casada, brought him in as a young person. So the only veteran that we brought in on our whole team is Mamadou. Everybody else was brought in as either a draft pick or a young player. So there you go. If you ever need advice on how to develop young talent, you can drop me a letter in the post. I guess you could put it in the comments below, but I don't think anybody's ever going to do that, so don't bother. Okay, let's get back to the game here. Nothing. Oh man, Eduardo is already tired. Gonna have to sub him out shortly, I think. Maybe even before the 60-minute mark. Yeah, we're gonna have to sub him out. But that's why we got Clay. Fine rotation defender. Eduardo's had a lot of work lately. He was on the Team Canada team. He's getting a little older. I think my fitness level just in general has gone down this season for whatever reason. I think I trained him hard enough in the preseason because I've had my assistant coach taking care of that to take a little bit of ease off of myself while I coach Team Canada. Bring Maggio in for Nave. Confirm. Alright, then we're getting nothing out of this so far, so we're going to undo that, redo that. Go back to higher tempo. We got one more sub we could make. Probably be in for De La Roca. Make substitution. Bring in Gallegos for De La Roca. This half is just flying by. Alright, let's change our instructions here. Let's go deeper. Get stuck in. See if we get any yellow cards. Maybe we can generate some turnovers. Fast break points. Transition offense. Oh, that's no good. Oh, there it is. Sweeney with the transition. There we go. Oh, bad header there, Mr. Fullback. Kim on the run. What are you doing? You're going to pass it back. Yep. Pass it back to Forrester. That's an interesting play. There's our new substitution Maggio. Oh, he's good at crossing, but nobody there. That is really his most defining skill, is at crossing. Ooh, into the box. Fisher? No, come on, Fisher. What are you doing, my man? Mamadou likes to hang out on the outside these days. Not sure why. Alright, Maggio. Let's settle it down. Let's get it to Sweeney. Have Sweeney not really settle it down, but that was a good pass to Gallegos. You guys are just out of control. You're out of control. Can I tell you this? Can we talk personally about your control levels and lack thereof? Alright. Maggio with a simple throw in. I don't think his throwing in skills is that great. Like, I'd be surprised if it was higher than a 9, but that still might be pretty good. Oh, there we go. Kim on the run. See, look, defensive forward, man. Defensive forward. That looked like offense to me. 4th goal of the season. So don't let that defensive forward role fool you. Like, if you got the guy for the role, he can fill it. You know what I'm saying? Offense, defense, special teams, touchdown. Very excited. Very excited for Kim. Very excited for myself. Very excited for everyone who witnessed that. That was special. That was beautiful. There he is again. He's just playing that advanced man for some reason. There he is, setting up Mamadou. Nope. Nope. So we've come into a rhythm here with our strategy. It's where we do the more forward pressing strategy first half. We do a little bit more conservative strategy second half. So far, that seems to be working. You know, it happened because a couple games ago, well, it was 3 or 4 games ago now, I lost a second half lead. I was up 2-0 at the break, and I kept my first half strategy in there of just, high pressure, fast break offense, and they came back and I lost like 3-2. And so that's when I made sure to make the changes in the second half. Gallegos, good job. So now I've been doing that every game. It's been working out. Undefeated since I made that change in philosophy. We'll see if the computer catches up. They seem to make adjustments, as the season goes on. So you got to make changes in your strategy. Try some different formations, try some different player combinations, try some different adjustments. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. There we go. Chavez. Oops. Tried to get it to Kim, but didn't work. That looked like a penalty, yes. All right. Last gasp attempt here. Get it out of there. No. All right. That should be the match. One last free kick, and we're done. There we go. Toronto FC, first place. First place. That was a good, solid win. Good win, boys. Well done. Let's take a look at the post-match. There we are. Look at that. First place. 5 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws, 18 points. Pacheco. Boys, Andrea apparently was... Who had 18 interceptions? Is that for him or is that for me? I think that's for him. Pacheco did nothing. He didn't play. Why is he there? Why are you showing me him? I don't know. Forrester, though, man of the match. 5 key passes, 8.4 rating, goal and assist. Good job. All right, there we go. End of the match. There you go. Our quarter season update. Toronto FC in first place in the MLS. Bye.